Okay? I wanted to cover two basic but essential movement drills. And I like the term movement drills. This would kind of be the equivalent, if you're familiar with some forms of Wing Chun and other Chinese martial arts, the equivalent of a sansik or a short form, or the equivalent of a short kata, something like that. Because it's more than just learning a jab, cross, hook combination. We're also learning the body dynamic and the power generation involved. So it really is just like a short form, or a sansik for martial boxing, right? The first one, we'll start in a stance. I'm going to step off with my rear foot and throw my jab, cross as I'm leaning this way. I've loaded this hip, then I'm going to do body shot, hook. I'm back here. I'm already loaded this way, so I'm going to weave this way, weave back this way. Now this leg is loaded, so now I'm going to step forward with my rear leg into another jab with the other hand, cross as I lean away, body shot, hook, weave, weave. Now I step through again, bam, 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 weave, weave, and step again, bam, 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 weave, weave. Now this leg is loaded, so I step again, boom, boom, and so forth. I'm getting too close to the camera. So again, I'll slow it down. If I'm starting this way, I'm stepping off and I'm actually jabbing with my rear hand because I'm stepping through. Jab, cross as I slip. So I've loaded this side. So now I do the body shot. I pivot, I do the hook, right? I come back to here, weave to this side, weave back to this side. Now I'm going to step through again, hitting with my rear hand. Here's my jab, my cross as I slip. I've loaded to the side, bam, bam, weave, weave, step, step, bam, bam, weave, weave, step, step, bam, bam, weave, weave, step. Okay? And you can do that up and down the floor. It's a footwork drill. It's a slip drill. It's a punching combination drill. Very essential, important drill. Now, the reason why we're stepping with the rear foot is because the idea that I'm going to stand right in front of the guy and jab him is not a very good one, because I'm a target too. So we'll see later when we jab, we usually want to be moving off the center line as we jab, but in this case I'm moving off the center line with a step. Boom. So I could have started somewhere, I'm moving around and I step at an angle, and that's when I jab. So that's what we're doing with that step through. I'm off here, I'm moving around, then I catch an angle and I step in, and there's my jab, cross, bam, bam, get out of the way, get out of the way. And then do it on the other side, so we're working both sides ambidextrously, okay? That's the first movement drill. The second movement drill works the shift more, and there's two variations. So this one, I'm here, and I'm gonna throw my body shot, my overhand. See how I've slipped off to the side? So now I'm gonna slip, I've loaded this hip, and I'm gonna shift. Now I'm gonna show my body shot, overhand. I'm gonna bob and weave, I've loaded this hip, shift. Body shot, overhand, shift. Body shot, overhand, shift. Body shot, overhand, shift. Back and forth, right? So, I'm here, I've come over here, body shot, overhand, slip under his punch, loaded this hip, then I get to this side of him. I might not necessarily do the same combination, but the whole idea is I'm started on this side, I get out of the way of his punch, now because I've loaded, boom, then suddenly I'm on the other side, and he doesn't expect that, hopefully. Right? So it's just going side to side. I've slipped, my body shot, overhand, bob and weave, I've loaded this hip, shift. Body shot, overhand, bob, 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 shift. Okay? And then the variation is I just switch how I do the punches. So, as I've come to this side, I could have loaded for this punch, or I could have come over and hit with this punch. So now I'm doing body shot to the gut, overhand from the outside. Then I'm gonna weave a second time, and then shift. Body shot, overhand. I'm loaded this way, so I weave, shift. Body shot, overhand, weave. Right? Or I did it wrong, shift. Body shot, overhand, weave, shift. Body shot, overhand, weave, shift. Body shot, overhand, weave, shift. Okay? You can see all I did was change, instead of making body shot to the outside, overhand down the middle, I did body shot up the middle, overhand from the outside. The whole idea between alternating this body shot to an overhand is if I score that body shot, his hands are going to drop. When his hands drop, then you nail him in the head. Seems pretty obvious, right? That's the whole idea. Make him drop his hands. So this one, I've stepped out. There's my body shot, overhand, weave, shift. 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 Weave, shift. Just back and forth. So those two basic mobility drills, very important. Look at them like small forms or kata.